got 2 videos left for around the legs guard retention, and then we're going to move on to through the legs guard retention. So what we have left for around the legs is we're going to do, likely there's going to be 2 videos. We're going to do 1 video on throwbys and leg drags or turned away retention. Liam. And then the next video will be all on recapping everything in 1 video and talking about the importance of 3 and 4 grips, as well as the 2-on-1 for no-gi. That'll be in the next video. So yeah, so if Mike's on his back, what I'm referring to as throwbys is when Mike has his legs to his chest here. Sometimes instead of trying to grab the legs and circle, what they're going to do is they're going to grab the legs and literally throw them away. All right. So we're going to have to know how to deal with that. All right. The leg drag that I'm referring to is when they beat your line of your feet here. And now instead of trying to go towards your head, they're going to go towards your legs. So they're going to start turning your legs and shelving that top leg and pinning that bottom leg here. So now I completely shut down Mike's ability to use his legs on me, right? We can end up there from like how I just showed you, or when you force a side here, sometimes what might happen is I pin the bottom leg and now I circle to the other side and I forced you to stay facing the side you originally were at. And now we're in that leg drag position. All right. So that's what we're going to go over countering now. It's a little quieter, okay, bud? Liam? Just a little bit quieter, okay? All right. So, like before, we're trying to pummel our legs to the top position and force the side, right? Like this, right? So if I constantly get the top foot position, it's not impossible, but I can be heavier now on Mike's legs. However, it still is possible, especially if I have a gi on and he can grab my pant leg, to throw my legs by, all right? So when this happens, my first line of defense is going to be kickstands, all right? So if Mike has my legs here and he goes to throw my legs to this side, just wait, to this side, as he goes to throw them, I'll make a kickstand with my arm on my leg here, right? Just like a bike that has a kickstand, it's going diagonally into the ground. If my arm is in too tight, when he puts force outwards on my leg, like it's like my arm wrestling strength versus his body weight, right? We want to out to the side here, nice wide elbow, hand on the knee. So now when he tries to turn me away, like it doesn't take like any effort for me to like keep that glued upright. All right. So again, he grabs my ankles, he goes to throw them to one side, boom, I catch, and then now we're back to forcing a side, and then now we can start getting our grips on our partner. If I get grips on Mike here, no matter what they are, as long as I secure myself to Mike, he can't throw my legs around anymore, right? Mm-hmm. However, we're not always going to be able to just kickstand, all right? Sometimes we're caught off guard with these throwbys. If this happens, if he's throwing me in this direction, I'm going to try and do like a corkscrew where my hips go that direction and I face him. So when he throws my legs away, see what happened there? I like corkscrewed my legs, place my foot on him now, and then face him again, right? If he was to throw my legs this way, I would move my hips out so you can actually like let go as you throw. Here, place my foot on Mike, and then face him again, right? So I'm doing like a corkscrew. So when he throws me, yes, he's throwing my legs, but I'm using that momentum to throw my hips out to the side and then face him at the same time, all right? So one last time, he's gonna throw my legs in this direction. Here, place my foot on him, and then I can square back up and get my grips. This is going to be the same defense as if he grabs a hold of my leg and drags it by, or if he makes an angle and tries to go to the leg drag, right? So he like drags my feet to the side here and starts trying to just start with a 2-on-1 on this one leg. Yeah, grab my knee. Yeah, here. So as he does this, right, he drags my leg by, my foot goes on him, and now I can square up, right? Because this is all still early stage, right? So he grabs my 2-on-1 on my leg, boom, and then we're back to facing him again. I mean, this is all ideal world, right? Yeah. This is all early stage. Oh, early stage. Okay. But, oh yeah. But we're going to get deeper and deeper into it. So if we're here and he throws my leg by, I don't throw it by. I just throw it. Yeah. And I'm going to go up to my shoulder, going with the throw, and then it's time to face. So if he throws my legs by, boom, my hand goes out in case he crashes on top of me, and then I swing my leg back around to face him again. So do it more realistic this time.
Do you want to crash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, and then I catch him, right? If he was to continue driving forwards, if I get that leg back, I'm going to be able to tie Mike up now, right? De La Riva, triangle, right? So this is assuming that I can keep the space between us. I'm going to frame with my outside arm here. Yeah. And my butt's going to go here. So even if my hand's not there and he puts his weight on my butt, I can carry this easily because it's like my spine, right? And now from here, I can just give him a bump, throw my leg back, and look like what I talked about. He's engaging too much with his lower body. Now I have grips on him where I can start tangling him up. So this is all kind of like the earlier stages of these passes, right? Now we're going to get like more into like the deeper stages now. So Mike gets past my hip line here and he starts shelving that outside leg, or even if he doesn't start shelving that leg, he starts getting my legs turned away, right? Yeah, here. So you're not necessarily going to lift that leg as you're turning me away. You're going to pin it. Yeah. So we're here. So this isn't a leg drag yet, but my legs are turned away, right? So this hand needs to be framing his chest, or his shoulder, I should say, so that he can't just crash on top of me here, right? And now from here, how I defend is going to depend on what direction Mike goes, all right? So if Mike tries to pass around my knee here, right, I'm going to counter one way. If Mike starts walking to the leg drag where he's pinning my outside leg with his knee, yep, we're going to counter a different way, all right? So the first one, when we're here, circling towards my head, I'm going to shrimp. So I'm going to place my outside foot on the ground, move my hips away, get my frames, and now we're in that north-south retention position, right? Here, anchor, and I can spin back and face him if he keeps his legs here. I'll tangle them up. So the reason we're doing the shrimp first is because when he walks towards our head, he's being lighter on our hips now, and he has less control of my hips because he's going towards my head. So we're going to take advantage of that and try and get our hips further away so we can use our legs again. So we're here, he turns my legs away, I frame, he starts circling towards my head, shrimp. And now back to facing him, and hopefully with grips this time. All right, so one last time. We're here, let's just back up just a little bit. So one last time, let's do it even slower this time. So he pins my legs away, I immediately block his shoulder. And now this outside leg is reaching to the floor, and I'm going to lift my butt up as I like pull my hips away and face him. And now that I'm here, obviously I don't want to hold him with only one arm, so I'm going to get my second arm on him and then switch to the other chest here, right? Just like we talked about north-south retention. If he starts going towards my hips, right? I mean, put weight down on me. Yeah. Right? I'm getting myself out from underneath.
I thought you were going to throw me there. I was like, yeah, I'm going for sure.
And then tangle them up, right? So that's the shrimping or the forward shrimp.
Oh, you lost it.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't hear it come off.
Yeah, me neither.
So that's the forward shrimp, just like we talked about in the inverted guard video, where they turn us away. We're going to pull ourselves further away so that he can't control my legs, and it gives us more space to get our legs between us now. Now, if Mike gets me turned away here, and this time, instead of running towards my head, he starts going towards my legs. If I try and shrimp here, I'm never going to win this battle because his body weight's holding my leg down. He's eventually going to pin this leg, right? So before he pins that leg, because he's going towards my hips, my upper body is light now. So as he goes to this position, I'm going to go up. Yep, go to the position. I'm going to butt scoot. So before he pins my legs, or even as he's pinning my legs, I'm sitting up, and then I can scoot my butt away. And I can do this because weight off my upper body now, right? Because he's going towards my legs. So again, we're here. He gets to the angle, turns my legs away. Now he starts walking towards my legs. I'm going to get up and scoot until I can face him. And now we're in that seated guard like in the first video. One last time, I guess. So we're here. He shelves the leg. I'm here. He starts circling toward.
Oh, sorry.
Go here. I have a bruise there.
Sorry.
And then, yeah, he starts circling. I get up to my elbow here. Even if Mike starts putting weight down on my legs here, legs towards my leg. Yeah, like I should still be able to like scoot and get away, right? It's going to be difficult for him to pin my legs when I'm seated, right? So we've got the invert, or like the forward shrimp when he runs towards my head, and we got the butt scoot when he goes towards my legs. There's kind of one last thing that we're going to do, and kind of like a trilemma, where one thing that will happen is when I'm in this position where he turns me away and he starts going towards my legs, when I start sitting up, one thing that he'll do is he'll drive forwards. Yes, like this. Yeah, so it's hard for me to stay seated. So go back. So he's going to try and bring his knee down, but he's going to go forward more than he is across. All right? When I feel this, try and pin my bottom leg as you're doing this, I'm going to fall down and load him onto my hamstring. And now from here, now he's loaded on my hamstring, I'll push him off to one side, and now I can get a De La Hiva hook. I mean, he's probably not going to just stay there. He's going to face me.
Yeah.
And then now we're in De La Hiva. Oh, my God. He doesn't even pay attention to the fact the camera's there. All right, so we're here. The reason this works is because when he tries to put his weight down forwards, that makes his butt lighter, right? So I'm able to load him onto me, right? So go back. So we're in this. So we're here. He goes to pin me sideways, but I sit up. Now he's driving forwards to try and keep me down. I'm going to pull my knees to my chest. I mean, at this point, I have him loaded, but now he's kind of more across, but I'll push him away. Now I can get my leg, right? So we're here.
Yeah.
Goes to the leg drag. Yeah, like as if you could, yeah, here. And now you're driving weight back into me. This is where I can load you now, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Since you sat back, I just frame.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. All right.
And then lastly, probably worst case scenario, we're here. I can't do any of the above things. I'm going to turtle. Okay. Yeah, so you're here, and I go here, and immediately I'm blocking any hook attempts. Okay. And then when I feel the chance, I go back to guard and tie you back up. So that's like what we're going to do when the person's turning us away or leg dragging us.